Hi everyone, I'm Farmer Jolly and welcome back to our vintage farm on Polenye. We are finally back. I don't know what's been going on at all. I don't change things and it just suddenly works and then sometimes it doesn't load. I just have no idea what is going on, but we are back. And we've got to get this grass field finally collected so we can unload it. Now, it is a shame that we've got to go so far. I am tempted to see if we can just go around the edge of the fields, because I think that's going to be a lot faster for us. So we will give that a go. But let's unfold the pipe, turn this on, because we've got to collect the last bits, the entire field here. But hopefully it won't take us too long. Now, something is very worn, but hopefully we're not going to break down. So it's going to take us quite a bit of time because is it okay? Stopped collecting. Obviously we are full, so let's put this theory to the test and see if we can follow the outside edge of this field, because whoever owns it won't be impressed if we drive in their crop like that. I think we just missed it, but I want to try and save as much time as I can. Now, as I say, I don't know what's been causing us to not be able to get on this game, but I'm wondering whether once we harvested the fields, we should look at moving to a different map just to try and see if that's the issue. But if you've got any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. If you think we should move to a different map, then let me know which map we should be considering. Now, when I say move to a different map, what I mean is we will continue probably with the same equipment unless it's suggested in the comments to change the equipment as well. But we could sell everything. Ooh, there we go. Yes, we could sell all of the equipment and move on to a different farm with that amount of money. So sell the land as well. And then see if we can do a vintage series on a different map. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you're enjoying the vintage series when it's posted and you want more of it and therefore think we should move, let me know where we should move, what map we should move to, and whether we should take all of the equipment or sell it all and start with that amount of money. But for now, we've got a lot of work to do. At least this is saving us some time. So let's get all of this grass collected so we can turn it into silage. Right, well, this did not take as long as I thought it was going to. I still don't know if we're going to be able to get everything in this trailer load or whether we're going to have to come back. It's going to be tight. If we do have to come back, it's not going to be for much at all. As I can see this bit, let's get that bit there. But it has really saved us some time by not having to run back the long way. There is a bit on the edge there which I will try and get. We've got 80% of the trailer full. I'm hoping we can get everything in before we go back. Yeah, we will. That's perfect. So there's like I said, there's a couple of little bits that we just want to collect up. So we actually haven't got that many by the looks of it. That many trailer loads, I should say. By the looks of it, we're not even going to have 4 full trailers because there was only one line from when we unloaded in the silo, and we've done 2 full trailers. Oh, it's getting dark. Let's turn some lights on. Right, I think that is everything. So let's raise that up and fold the pipe. So let's take our shortcut back, unload this. We then need to compact it so we can make it into silage, and we can then progress into the next month. So hopefully the compacting won't take us too long, as there's not masses. I'm gonna just put the game save. And I'm just going to park the forage collector just in here. So let's drop that off and reverse. See if we can reverse tight round into the other one, which yes we can. And just straighten up a bit. And this can go in this gap here. Like so. There we go. And we can now just put this trailer alongside the forage collector, so it's out of the way. And it looks like it was actually the forage collector that is worn, so we need to sort that out. So this has done 4% already. So I'm going to try and compact this as much as I can, or to 100% I should say. It's going to take a bit of time. Right, so we are in May. There's not much that we need to do, but we do need some money. We've got minus £1,039, and there is some wool that we can sell from the sheep, and that's at its highest price today. So we're going to run over. We've grabbed the old International and the trailer, and we can see there is about a pallet and a half, so I'm not sure where we are selling it, but we will sell that. So let's pull on in here. Let's open the gate, and I don't think they're going to escape for a couple of seconds, so Let's just pull up alongside the two pallets, and there we go. Grab them both, so that's 1,714 litres, so we can now just stop here and we can see where we're going to take it. So we're going to get £2,000. So where is that? Let's zoom out. Right up here, so just keep going straight to that roundabout. Okay, so I'm not sure, we might get stuck on that sign there, which is going to be interesting. No, we aren't. There is no collision on it. So let's head over. This is going to put us to about £1,000 in profit. It would be nice to take out a contract, but I just remember having the issue. I don't want to hire the equipment if we can help it, but that needs 9 trees, so we could do that. See, that would be lovely, but we would need more fertilizer. It would be nice to be able to use that, but let's just see. We might have to progress into the next month. I'm not sure when our crops actually. Let's have a look. Keep stopping on the roundabout. When is our crops going to be ready? So mustard, that's going to be in 2 months' time. So we could progress through and start harvesting. That might be quite fun. See how our yield is. But anyway, for now, we need to go and get these all sold. That was a silly place to try and overtake me when there are 2 cars coming. So we can do a big round trip. If we see anything that looks like it could be a collectible on our way, we will stop and have a look. But I do not know. For all I know, they could be underneath the bridge or something. So let's go and get this sold, and I will see you back at the farm. There we go. So that actually was more than I thought. I thought we were only going to have about £1,000 in the bank, but we've actually got over 2,500. So that was really good. Oops, sorry, red car. So we might as well just follow this road straight back round to the farm. It's going to be a bit of a drive, but it makes sense. It makes sense to go this way. So I think we're then going to progress and hopefully be able to start harvesting some of our crops. But I was having a think during that little drive over. Now, just because this is the vintage series where we have to use old vintage equipment for our farm, does that mean we can't try newer equipment for contracts? I am not sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should we stick to we have to use our equipment for all contracts, or vintage style equipment, or can we use the equipment that is provided for contracts? Because there's that contract for 11,000. Obviously we won't do that because it is using a very new big piece of machinery. But can we use that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should we be borrowing the equipment to do more contracts? But for now, I've still not seen a single hint of another collectible. I am wondering if they are underneath bridges and things. But should we have a look under that bridge? As we've just passed it. Let's just pull off the road. Leave that there. And jump. It's quite a deep drop. Nothing here. Doesn't look like it. Nope. That's a shame. I was hoping we would find one. We probably need to check all bridges just in case they're in weird places. We'll just pull out in front of that car. Well, we are nearly back, which isn't too bad. So, we'll get back and we will progress. We probably will be in minus figures, but I want to see how much mustard we are going to make, because I think it's going to be quite a bit from those two fields, and it's got a good, should have a good price. I'm not looking forward to the, is it sorghum that we planted? It's got no, it's going to have no yield, and it's, yeah, it wasn't the best move to plant that, but we know for next time. So we're nearly back at the farm, so we'll see you in a few months. Right, we are in August. It is 6:30 in the morning, and we've got a lot that we need to do, but I'm not sure what we need to do with these. Never seen those before, but I was going to say this. If it's decided that we can borrow equipment, that might be quite fun, because I have never harvested green beans, and we can try it. There is a big cultivating contract as well, which would be amazing. So yeah, like I say, let me know, can we borrow equipment or not? So let's run through the hedge. And that's another thing, it's going to be a busy month because our grass fields are both ready to be harvested. Both mustard fields, these two, what are these here? I believe we've got 3 wheat fields. So every field except for the soybeans. So there's a lot that we need to do. So we're going to start with the mustard fields that are right next to us. So we will hope that the old New Holland is all good and starts, which it has done. So, oh, I'm stuck. The bunker silo is done fermenting, so we can sell all of that as well. Right, let's unfold. Right, that's all ready. And we can grab the header. Right, now, I'm not sure if we can... Let's see if we can enable straw swath. We've got a baler, so let's just see. It might turn it off. But let's get ourselves positioned a bit better. Do I need to unfold the header? No. Okay. We'll go steering assist. I should go 5. Yeah, might as well. So let's turn it all on, lower it down, and make a start. I actually haven't looked what is the moisture. The moisture is ideal, so yeah, we need to go. And we are getting straw. So yeah, this is going to be a big rush. I forgot that we have to take into account the moisture of the crops. So that is going to be tricky. We might need to lower the time down to real time. But let's see. Let's see how much we can get done. Hopefully we can get these two mustard fields done in this episode, and then move on to the 3 wheat fields in the next one. But there is a lot that we need to do, and we've got to be conscious with the moisture. Now that is the reason I decided to plant 2 of the same crops, because had I gone a bit too far forwards, it would have started that field, and this combine has previously lost all the crop that was in the combine and turned it into started the next crop, which isn't ideal. So by having 2 that are the same, we are not going to lose anything. But let's get these fields done. Well, I think it was a bit optimistic of me to think we can get both these fields done in this episode, because we could, but the episode is probably going to be quite long. So we will get as much done as we can. We're on the 3rd headland, but the video is already starting and we are ruining the crop. We're not losing much. Let's just keep going. There we go. Okay, that was not good. I was not paying attention there. Let's get the pipe out. We're just going to leave the trailer here, because we can, as we are close, just do this. So we'll obviously have to tidy that bit up, but I think we can probably get the headlands done. But like I say, the episode is starting to get on the long side. And this combine, it takes so long to unload. We're halfway unloaded. But yeah, we're going to get a lot of straw bales, which is amazing. We are probably going to have to store them where the combine is currently being stored, because we don't have a telehandler, and I don't think there's one in the, or the one we want is in the sale. That, it would be nice. Again, we don't have the money for it at the moment. But the telehandler that we're looking at is this. It's going to fit in really well. But we don't even have enough money to search for an old one. Oh, there we go. We are unloaded. Let's go and get this pass. So yeah, the bales are probably going to have to be stored in the combine shed for now. There you go, we're back underway. But there are a lot of bales, which is good. With 5 fields So I don't think we'll get them from the soybeans, but with 5 fields giving us bales, that is going to be lots and lots and lots of bales. And we could even look at starting to keep some for the cows if we can get them. But that is going to be quite a large expenditure. So let's see if I can now get this corner done nicely. Yes, it's nice enough. Right, let's get these headlands finished. Right, so we're just about to start the last headland, and I was having a think. The telehandler. So we have got another bale store, but we need the telehandler to be able to use it. Now, we could take out a loan and buy the telehandler and then pay the loan off as soon as we can. But I'm not sure whether we should do that. So, again, let me know in the comments. Should we take out a loan to get the telehandler, or should we just stick with how we are for now? But we'll get this last headland done, and we will call it there for this episode. But we're gonna have a lot to do. I might make a start on the other mustard field off screen, just because there's going to be so much to do. I mean, this combine, it's perfect for this series, but it does not have the biggest working width at all. I think it's 3 meters. And these fields are not small. So it's good, and it does exactly what we need it to do. But yeah, it's going to be quite time consuming with so many fields to harvest. But as we have nearly finished this headland, we will call it there for this episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments, should we change maps once we've finished harvesting this and sold everything, obviously, or should we continue as we are? As I say, thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that like button, it would mean a great deal to me. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, that again, it would mean a lot if you could subscribe. And hopefully, we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.